Hello YouTube, Chris here from Mindflayer Games, and today we finally have an order from the Game Crafter, and we are finally going to actually open this up and see what's inside. Now this is all to do with my own games, and yeah, I'm looking forward to getting in. I have opened it on my personal Discord, the Mindflayer Games Discord. I've shown a lot of this stuff off, but I'm now going to show it through to YouTube. So what I will do is I'm going to move this box out of the way because there is quite a lot of stuff. And then we're going to go into some of these stuff. So first of all, we have some condition cards for Dungeons and Dragons. This is more of a personal project. They're not going to be available on the Game Crafter, but I decided I wanted some of these for my Dungeons and Dragons game, so I decided to make some. And very simple hook box, going back to the old hook box. And then we have, let's just try and get some decent lighting in here, all the conditions for various effects in Dungeons and Dragons. So prone, blinded, frightened, invisible, poisoned, unconscious, exhaustion, fatigue, incapacitated, restrained, deafened, paralysed, charmed, and grappled. So all conditions that can affect your character in Dungeons and Dragons. That's one of the items I bought. Like I said, those are only for personal use. I'm not going to actually sell those. Continuing with Dungeons and Dragons, we have something I may end up turning into an actual product. Is Salazar's Potion Emporium. Now these are homebrew potions for 5th edition. So various potions and the like. So we've got Potion of Death's Kiss, Oil of the Grave, Cursed Water Breathing. So water breathing is a common potion within Dungeons and Dragons, but this one, you can't breathe on land, so you can only breathe in water for an hour. Memory Lost, Potion of the Serenade, Potion of Cave Vitality, Oil of Tar, and Potion of Undying. This is just a small sample of what I'm going to have, and what I will end up doing is more than likely doing 54, like a 54 card deck of potions, and sell them on the Game Crafter and Etsy and that sort of thing. So yeah, that's another Dungeons and Dragons thing. Next we have some Hex Tiles. Now these are for, yet again, Dungeons and Dragons, and I designed these purely because in our game, which we play every month, we always forget who has inspiration. So these are inspiration tokens, and the idea is you've got this on the table, you can see and remember, instead of just having that little note on the your character sheet, sorry, you have this massive token to remind you that you have inspiration. And for those who don't know, you can with inspiration you can re-roll a d20, so that would be for attack rolls, ability checks, or saving throws. So very useful to have. So that is another Dungeons and Dragons thing, and lots of soot off that. Moving on, we've got some more Dungeons and Dragons. These are condition tokens. So, and these are actually covered in soot from the various cutting that's gone into these. So these aren't perfect. This is just because I rushed to create these. That's why all the line, as you can see there, is on it. This is basically, you've got your mini down, and if that mini is frightened, or actually grappled, then I know what that condition is. So just a little personal thing for my game. I'm not planning on selling those, but they're there for the Dungeons and Dragons group. So yeah, I think that's all the Dungeons and Dragons stuff in this order. So moving on, we have something rather unique, and that is the homemade TCG prototype kit. Now this is version 1, and I will be making changes to what's in this for the future, for when it's actually published. But this basically contains a load of blank cards, some coins, some gems and dice, and now the dice I am actually removing because the Game Crafter dice are quite expensive for what they are. So I'll be removing the dice, or I'll be removing the D4, I'll be removing the D4, the D8, the D10 and the D12, and just leaving a D20 and a D6 in there with everything else. And there's 100 cards. Well, this version's got 120 just because I wanted 100 for myself. I mean 20 for myself. So that's the prototype kit. We then have, should we do Venkfee? Yeah, we'll do Venkfee. So we have what remains of, now some of these have already been sold, so let's just start off. We've had what remains of the early access I bought. So there are a few packs of early access left. If you are wanting to purchase them, just let me get into contact. These are what's left I have in stock at the moment, so to speak. If not, you'll have to go through the Game Crafter. Then we have some interesting stuff. So we just have a empty foil packaging, and this is Dragon Rising. So this is going to be the holographic set of cards, and this will contain 9 holo cards plus an exclusive promo card. The holo cards will not be made through the Game Crafter, but another company. So yeah, that's something to look forward to. And there'll be all the dragon cards, so it'll be quite expensive, but you get all the dragons in holo. We then have this pack, and I've got 2 of these because I might give one of these away. This is the it's not a limited edition, but it's a special support pack, Volume 1. With art by Jason Glover, and this contains 17 support cards and 1 hero card for Venkfee, and they're all this awesome black and white artwork, so I'll get into opening those in a video in the future, so I might give one of those away as well. We then also have Dragon Supreme. Now at the moment I'm using the same artwork as Dragon Rising, which is red, and this contains 17 cards plus guaranteed 1 dragon as well. So yeah, these are loaded. So I can't remember what cards I chose for this pack, but it was loaded, and I can't remember what dragon I chose either. So we guaranteed a dragon, but I can't remember which one. There are 17 cards in this set, and you're guaranteed the same 17 cards plus the same hero in every pack of these. Then finally we have the artwork for set 2. It's kind of set 2. This is all paid stock art, and it is Rordo's Revenge, and these are 10 cards, 1 hero booster pack. Yeah, so this is a very different style to Venkfee, but Venkfee, the style will change as the game progresses and different artists come on board and that sort of thing. So yeah, that's the prototype for that deck. So that's all the Venkfee stuff. And finally, we have a bag of bits, which is a load of components I got off the Game Crafter as well. Mainly for another game I'm currently working on, so card stands. You can fit, I think it's six cards, some little pieces of things there. I also have some medium hex tiles that I get to play around with. Got some standees, large and medium. 2 tarot cards because I only need 2 at the moment. Just to, ooh, I ripped it. If I can actually get in, you know what? Let's just go in like this. So 2 tarot cards just to play around with for another project as well. And then the Game Crafter, like utility tool sort of thing. Oh, that's not coming out too well, but yeah, you've got like a ruler and all your just bits and bobs to draw on stuff, and if you want to draw on stuff, yeah, you can use that to help design your games. And then finally we have an accordion board as well. Now I'm a bit dubious about using this just because it doesn't stay flat that well, but I think it just needs a bit of usage before it lies flat, but that might be used for another project as well. I don't know if I'll actually use this yet, but the idea is there, and I'll just grab a couple of cards that, if for this other project, you can have up to what, 2, 4, 6, 8 cards of various things and information on there. So yeah, that's something else I'm working on. But yeah, that has been my latest Gamecraft order. I will do videos on more or less all the Venkfee stuff and the prototype box in the future. But yeah, I'm looking forward to actually purchasing more community games as well in the next order. But until then, I've been Chris. This is a lot of Venkfee, new stuff, dragons, guaranteed dragons, community art, and yeah, stock art of the Leviathan, which is a legendary card in this Rordo Revenge set. Yeah, so if you enjoyed what you've seen, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Mindflayer Games. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's Chris_MFG. And until then, have a good day. Chris here again. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, comment down below on what you like, and I will catch you in the next one for some more awesome stuff, some homemade trading card games, some more board games, and some other stuff in between as well. You're really great, and I appreciate you viewing this channel. I'll catch you
in the next one.